Hey guys, in case you missed one of my previous videos, my husband decided out of all the books that I presented to him, he decided that I should read Greenteeth by Molly O'Neill. Honestly, this was the one book that I did not want him to pick. I'm not looking forward to reading it. I'm not super excited about it. The cover just doesn't interest me, and neither does the book description. For those of you who have no idea what Greenteeth is about, allow me to enlighten you. Beneath the still surface of a lake lurks a monster with needle-sharp teeth, hungry and ready to pounce. Jenny Greenteeth has never spoken to a human before, but when a witch is thrown into her lake, something makes Jenny decide she's worth saving. Temperance doesn't know why her village has suddenly turned against her, only that it has something to do with the malevolent new pastor. Though they have nothing in common, these two must band together on a magical quest to defeat the evil that threatens Jenny's lake and Temperance's family, as well as the very soul of Britain. I don't know how I feel about having this Jenny Greenteeth person, a lake hag, as the main character. This sort of monster, and she's never interacted with humans. I'm kind of hoping it'll be awkward, funny interactions with humans when she meets this Temperance person, but I don't want to have high hopes. Greenteeth is an adult fantasy book, and according to Google AI, it consists of cozy fantasy and historical fantasy. No romance, I note. I hope it doesn't bore me to death. Oh, it's so bad of me to say. I'm already judging the book, and I haven't even started it. It currently has 3.96 stars on Goodreads. That's higher than I thought it was going to have. However, that doesn't make me any more excited to read it. I'm quickly learning that I have a very particular taste when it comes to books. Yes, I'm a picky reader, okay? I'll admit it. I'm a picky reader. And usually what interests other people doesn't interest me. All right, I'm going to go ahead and start this book. And if I don't like it, I am going to complain to my husband and blame it all on him. It took me longer than I thought, but I finally finished the book. And oh boy, I have a bone to pick with it. It was probably the most boring book I have ever read. Oh, I feel bad even saying that. I know it takes so much time and effort to write a book, but I personally could not get into it. It was not for me. Spice, there was no spice because there was no romance. Language, there were swear words here and there, but it really wasn't that bad. Romance level, 0, negative 100, non-existent. I kind of hope that Jenny Greenteeth would have fallen in love with someone, but nope, the only romance you get is Temperance talking about her husband. And that's it. So if you're going into this book hoping that there will be a kiss or two or some sort of cute, swoony romance, no, lower those expectations. There's nothing. There's my rating guide for a reference. I would rate this book 2 stars. It would be 1 star, but I have a really hard time handing out 1 stars to books because, again, I'm an author, so I know how much blood, sweat, and tears goes into writing a book. Plus, I did think the author had a unique writing style. I personally didn't enjoy it that much. At the very beginning of the book, she's just purely talking about Jenny Greenteeth. Jenny Greenteeth is the main narrator, and just the way it was written, it initially felt like a 12-year-old had seized control of her computer and was typing the words. It was pure boredom. Again, I feel so bad. I don't mean to trash on this book. I just didn't like it. There was no romance. Jenny Greenteeth was super weird, and I hoped that there would be some sort of funny, awkward conversations between Jenny and Temperance, the human, but there sadly wasn't. There was little to no humor in this book. Also, with the quest they went on, there really weren't that many problems. Like, usually when you go on a quest, you encounter issues, and you have to figure out a way to work through that issue. But I guess there were issues here and there, but they weren't really like major issues. They were more like inconveniences more than anything. I was kind of hoping some sort of bad guy would pop in and try to disrupt the quest or something like that, but no, that didn't happen at all. There weren't any plot twists at all with the adventure. Maybe there was one small one at the end. I guess you could consider a plot twist, but it didn't pique my interest. It didn't keep me hooked to the edge of my seat. I kind of had to force myself to keep chugging away at this book. The only reason I kept going was because my husband picked this book for me to read, and we both refuse to be quitters in life. I should start DNFing books more because I could have read something way cooler than this book. I'd only recommend this book if you're looking for an adult fantasy book with no romance. If you do read it, I would love to hear your opinion because I struggled hardcore. I'm honestly kind of baffled it even got mostly 4 stars. What is it, 3.94 or something on Goodreads, if I remember? I can't believe the ratings are even that high. It just blows my mind. But to each their own. Everyone's entitled to their own opinions. So if you read this book or you want to read it or you have any questions about it, pop below in the comments. Thanks for watching. Catch you on the next video.